Last time it was Giants FC and we dominated world football with it. This time it's Short Kings FC. You guys wanted it in the comments down below of the last video, and now as you can see we have created Short Kings FC, and here is the plan. Listen up. I asked ChatGPT, yeah, useful, and I said, hey, what's the average height of a man? And it came around with 5'9". Then I asked, what is the term short king? And it said it is often around 5'8" in terms of the people that are considered to be short kings. Yes, guys, we gotta make these distinctions, because today, any player we bring into Short Kings FC has to be 5'8" and below. And I cannot wait to see how at the end of this video, we will have a team lined up with Short Kings in every single position, including goalkeeper. Yes, I said that. Every single position, 5'8" and below. And the gameplay portion of this at the end is going to be fun. Every single one of these players should be incredible at dribbling. Every single offensive player, I want to be Lionel Messi. This time, though, it will not just be a team of youth academy players, okay? So let's have a bit of fun. It's going to be a combination of youth academy and the transfer market. Real life players, because there are some incredible young players out there that are on the shorter side that are dominating world football right now. And we want to give ourselves the chance of signing them later on. But at first, because of course, we are in League 2 as we start off our journey. We will be starting with the Youth Academy mostly, hopefully making the right decisions. We have just brought in Januzaj, a scout with 5-star experience and 4-star judgment into the team. And as you guys can tell, we have sent him out to Germany. I want to find the next Manuel Neuer, but shorter. So let's check throughout our squad and see which players could be eligible for this journey. We are looking at Howell, but he is 31 years old. Apart from that, any other Short Kings in here? Booth, 53 rated, 21 years old. Yeah, it's not looking like any of these guys will be of any help. So we'll have to get active in the Youth Academy and the market. Oh, and by the way, as you can tell, there are only 2 players in FC24 who are below 5'8" that actually are goalkeepers. It's Punia and Al-Subaye. If I don't find any goalkeepers, one of them we'll have to do it. We actually only get one shot at this because in a month's time, the transfer window is shut. So we might have to buy one of those 2 players I mentioned earlier on. But let's see what the scout report gives. 6 foot, 6'4", 6'6", 6'4", 6'1". None of these players are able to join us. So what we will actually have to do is we have to sign the 17-year-old, I'd say, Mr. Punia. Who? He's going to be joining us, 5'7" tall, 17 years old. He's only 52 rated. We will have to build this guy up from the ground up, literally, because he's so close to the ground. Let's go ahead and sign him up. One of the shortest right backs in the game is currently walking into the club. And don't you worry, we did sign the goalkeeper as well. This man is 5'5". Everyone is towering over him, but he is going to be a legend at Short Kings FC. Oliver Braude is joining us now as a right back. And yes, I will change the formation. And yes, as soon as Punia joined, he asserted his dominance, and every single other goalkeeper in the team was immediately kicked out of the club. So keep that in mind. He is the one and only goalkeeper for us at 5'7". This is going to be fun. So the new man, Braude, walks in at 5'5", 19 years old from Norway, which doesn't make sense. In the last video, as you guys might remember, we did a Giants rebuild. If you haven't seen it, check it out. One of the most dominant teams we have created. And in that, we searched for the top 10 tallest people in the world based on the countries they come from. And Norway was part of it. So clearly, Braude didn't get the memo. I've decided upon the formation I want to play. It's going to be the 4-3-3 with a false 9, reminiscing of Messi at Barcelona. A center forward that is going to be a short king is going to take over that position and do really well for us. So let's go ahead and see what we can do with Braude now joining into the team. 2 positions sorted out, goalkeeper and right back. And that center forward position will be filled with an Argentine player. This guy could turn into our Messi. His name is Puebla. He comes in at 5'3". I'm not kidding you. He actually is one of like the top 8 shortest players in this game. And I have other couple ones on the list right here that I will get into this team, where some of them are 5'1". Bro, this team's gonna be crazy. Something I've never experienced before. New star player. Walk into the club, buddy. Go straight into that center forward position. You know it. He is a 65 rated player. 69 pace, 72 shooting, 68 dribbling, 3-star, 3-star, no play styles, which is a joke. You should have that technical on him right now because he can dribble through anyone's legs. This guy is going to be huge. Puebla, welcome to the team. Be my Messi. Guess where I'm sending my scouts? We are going ahead and sending Januzaj out to Indonesia, as you can tell right there. Now, you might be wondering, why the hell are you doing this, Johnny? Well, apparently, in Indonesia, the average height for men is around 5'2". So, naturally, we have to scout there. And in he walks. This is going to be the shortest player I can find on FC24. There is no chance that we will find anyone shorter. 5'1". Yes, Zambrano is joining us right now, and I cannot wait. I legitimately cannot wait to use these players. These types of concepts are the most fun, and he walks straight into our team, into that center defensive midfield position, I guess, but I can push him up a little bit more and make him another center midfielder in this squad. No play styles, and a man 5'1" tall. What a disgrace. 75 pace on him, 66 physicality. He can play down the wings, to be fair to him. Do I put Zambrano onto the wings? I actually might have to. His defending isn't that great, and midfielders in this team should be capable of defending, so maybe I'm actually going to put him onto that left-hand side. Zambrano, buddy, welcome to the team. I am currently still cleaning up the top 8 shortest players on the game, and this is a 5'3" tall right winger named Fredier Ruiz. This man is going to be taking over the right-hand side as we have Zambrano on the left-hand side. Short Kings FC is becoming bigger and bigger, not in terms of the actual size of the players, but in terms of hopefully the future. The bright future of this club is looking good. And Ruiz joins us with 73 pace, 54 shooting, 60 dribbling, and that's pretty much it. He's not capable of anything else, and I do understand that these guys don't have pictures, but honestly, in this video, I don't care. I really do not care. I think it's fine the way it is. I don't mind. Anyone can join this team as long as they're short. Zambrotta, I am sorry. No, Zambrano. I'm sorry, not Zambrotta. This is gonna be a left winger. This man who's shaking hands with our players and looking up to the coach right there is going to be Riquelme from RWDM. If you guys don't know that team, it's a team that plays in Belgium that I believe is owned by, was it Chelsea? One of those clubs that has multiple teams, all right? But he goes ahead and joins us right now. I don't care about Tom Howell, but as you can tell, I had to sell a couple of players to make this one happen. Can we move on, please, to get to the actual important part? Short Kings has a new signing. 600,000 has been spent on Riquelme, and he comes in with a 63 rating, actually possibly 65 on that left wing position. Whipped pass, the first man with a play style. Yes, let's go. And he does have a picture, as you guys can tell. So this is going to be a big signing for us from Brazil. So far we have brought in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players already. And we're still waiting on the youth academy. 2 months of scouting in Indonesia have come to an end. And do we find any decent player in here? 5'9". Come on, man. I need someone who's actually good. Why are you 6'6"? He's a goalkeeper worth 2.3 million. This is going to be the most painful thing. The man is so much above the average height in Indonesia. It's insane. He probably doesn't feel comfortable. Everyone's probably looking at him over there. But lads, we are seemingly not finding anyone apart from Ade Amin right here. 5'6". That would have worked, but his rating is terrible. So, yeah, my hopes of finding players to the youth academy that are short enough to make it into this team are dwindling down. These guys, 5'8", 190k? No. Last scout report from Indonesia, and lads, it's not looking good once again. Apart from Daddy Tan. Oh, just change it around and name him Daddy 10. That would have been fun. Anyways, we'll take that. 5'8", 1 million. That's exactly what we're looking for, guys. So I'm very, very pleased with that. We have found one after 3 months of scouting. From this point on, if I do scout players, you'll only get to see them if they actually make it into the squad. Apart from that, you don't need to see those failed scout reports. But this is the first one that we are bringing in, so it's even more important. He is a right back, which is something we don't need. We're going to turn him into a left back. Even though he does have some decent dribbling and passing and all that good stuff, I could probably play him as a winger, but I'm not going to do that because his shooting is terrible. So we're going to keep him as a fullback for the team. Daddy Tan, welcome into the squad, buddy. 5'8", just on the edge of being too tall. As you might remember, Bolivia was next on the list, and it says men here have an average height of approximately 5'3" inches. Well, lads, it's time. We have brought in the Youth Academy once again to blow up big time, and this time our scout Januzaj has found Manu Palomino. Now, the issue is, it could be a cam, but the fact that he actually has decent defending tells me that he could actually be a center midfielder, and that gets me hyped. 1.1 million, 5'5" tall, another short king added into the team, and we are going to straight away add him into the center midfield. 62 rated cam. Yes. Promoted. What? To you? Hold on. See how long this will take me, guys? I'll show you. I'll show you right now how long this takes me usually. How many clicks I have to do to make this happen. Youth Academy, minimum age, 15. Okay. Bang. Promoted. See? Magic. The magic of the cheat engine combined with the life editor. But this guy has been promoted, and I had to look for a midfielder ideally, which I got really lucky with here, because one that we had initially in the team left in this transfer window in January, and Palomino gets a +4 in center mid. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Pal, you're exactly what we needed, but you are left-footed, so let's put you on that side. Palomino, first proper big talent coming through the Youth Academy, I would say, right after Tan. The Short Kings are at the bottom of the league table, somewhere in the 21st position. 46 points. That is obviously not incredible. 22, minus 22 on the goal difference, which probably means that our goalkeeper's conceded a lot of goals, but he has gone up. He's trying to catch up to the rest of the team, and I actually brought in the best coaches for the goalkeeping position and put all my strength in there to make sure that Punia can continue growing. In defense, we have done well with Tan going up to a 64, turning into a left back. He was left-footed anyways, but Aldo on a 64. Brian was an original. Zambrano has come in and now is on a 64 rating. Palomino, still waiting on him to turn into a center mid. I believe now might be the time. Maybe in a couple of weeks' time, he'll actually get there. Riquelme 68, Puebla 69, Ruiz 62. Still a lot of work to be done. So many incredible players to still bring into this squad. But for this season, the top scorer is our right winger, Prever Ruiz, 21 years old now, +4 this season, thanks to his amazing performances. Totally earned that. The scout is being sent out to the Philippines, and you might be wondering, hey, why? Well, of course, again, it is the 3rd shortest country in the world, basically, for men. So it was about time that we make a little visit to the Philippines looking for a winger. And honestly, I think this might be the last one we're going to get through the Youth Academy. The rest will be through the transfer market. New season, new money, new short king. This man walking through is a center back, and he is possibly the shortest center back that I can get in the game right now. There is one more that I want to sign at one point that I've already shortlisted, but for now, Emerson Ruiz is the one. He comes in now as a 66 rated player. But lads, this is a 5'6" tall center back from Venezuela. Yep, that is the height that we're bringing into center back. And that is my biggest worry, I will have to admit. In terms of gameplay, if we come up against a striker like Haaland, what is he going to do with these short players? He's just going to shove them off. They're going to look like his children right next to him. So that's going to be a big issue. So hopefully, Ruiz, It'll be a good one for us. It will never not be painful to see players like this that come in with insane potential, amazing ratings, 1.9 million value, and then you realize he's 6'2" and you have to reject him. But luckily, the Philippines had delivered not just once but twice. Ramon Aquino, 1.6 million signed with instant effect, and he can actually join us. Luckily, what's his rating? Right wing, 64 rated, 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot, 5'7". Let's go. That is exactly the type of player I was looking for. Don't get me wrong, we do have our best performing player in the right wing position, but I needed some improvement. 63 I felt like wasn't good enough, and now Aquino is joining us with a 64, but most importantly, incredible potential. And we can keep the other short king as a backup player. He won't be happy with that considering he has done so well, but I just didn't feel like I would be finding any center backs through looking in the youth academy. I was pretty happy with the midfielders. Now up next, I'm going to be looking for a center midfielder to fill up that position. But then again, I do have money, so that position is going to be filled through the transfer market. And Aquino is now here. Pinged pass, quick step, acrobatic. Yep, I feel like this is the right choice. Man from the Philippines is going to rock it. Going on to some higher profile players for the Short Kings. This man is 5'8", so on the taller side, but he's from Manchester United. This, my friends, is Daniel Gore. If you guys know anything about him, please let me know in the comments down below. I am not aware of this talent, which makes this even more exciting for me. Brian, I'm sorry, but Gore is here, and he comes in with pace, shooting, passing, dribbling, defending, physicality, all of it looking very good, and 2 play styles indicating that he can do defense and attack. This could be a big one for us. I mean, in terms of size, not really, but still a big player for this squad. The Short Kings made a massive leap forward, coming into that 6th position, 71 points. That means we play in the playoffs, and in the playoffs, lads, you know it. We have beaten them all. In the semi-finals, it was Colchester, and then it was Cambridge United, Chesnoid's team. Bye-bye. We are going up into League One with this team right here. Let me show you the strength of our squad. Riquelme, 74 rated. Puebla as well. Aquino on a 69. Or 70 rated. Zambrano as well. Palomino 71. Defender Tan up to a 69. We will be buying a new center back, and I wonder if I will have enough money to do so, because there's one man that I want to bring in who's expensive as hell. Then we have Ruiz at center back, the short one, 5'6", as you know. But out on the right back position, and Punia up to a 66, which is very impressive. I gotta give it to him. He's being supported by the best coaches in our team at the moment. And the top scorer for this season is Puebla. There we go. The center forward is finally doing what I was expecting from him in that position. And Riquelme seems to be supporting him really well, as Zambrano showcases his offensive abilities. So, great season. We are promoted. Let's keep going and get more money to sign even better players. Actually, the center back I wanted is way too expensive. It's not happening. Maybe at some point I'll be able to bring him into the squad, but for now, we are going for a left back that can play center back. It's Julio Soler, an Argentinian player that originally plays at Lanús. He's joining us now, and he's going to come in for Lee. He actually is obviously better at left back, but center back is his secondary position, as you can tell right there. He has a good amount of pace on him, good defending and dribbling. Dribbling, something that we definitely do not need there. And he comes in at 5'7". So 5'7" and 5'6" as our center backs for now. I don't know how to feel about this. That's the only position where I'm really worried about this team. Initially, our team sucked in the first half of the season, but then they turned it up. 7th, just about missing out on promotion, which is fine, because that means next season, as our players keep growing, they're gonna dominate the hell out of this league. But obviously, the budget is gonna remain quite small down here in League One. Now, the players, the small lads, are looking exceptional right now. In terms of their rating, in terms of their abilities, we are looking ever so solid in midfield and attack. We do need to improve in that defense. But Punya up to a 72. My guy, 5'7" tall. India, we have the best goalkeeper from that country in our team right now. I'm telling you that. And performance-wise, Riquelme, outstanding. Alongside Aquino, Puebla steps up with 15. Considering that this was a promotion season, it is good enough for me. But next season, I'm expecting someone to get over 30 goal contributions. Otherwise, I'll be very unhappy. And I don't expect to make any signings because the budget down here is just too low. And this is exactly what I predicted. EFL League 1, 92 points, first place for the Short Kings. These guys have done exceptionally well and earned the right to play championship football. No transfers have been made. This team is going to go straight from League 1 to Championship and into the Premier League. I'm saying it right now. We have some incredible players here that have done so well for us. And with us going into the Championship, I'm hoping I'm going to get a bigger budget than just 5 million. So hopefully when that happens, we can start signing some massive players for the club soon enough. Riquelme, 36 goal contributions. That's what I wanted to see. Someone to surpass the 30. And we have done exactly that. And I can easily see us continuing this trend in the Championship. I've decided to buy absolutely nobody because we do not need anybody. Short Kings at the top, 105 points, 53 on the goal difference, 101 goals scored this season. So let's take a look at the team that has done it. Riquelme 86. Champions League level is what we call that. And the rest of the team is definitely Premier League level. It has me excited going into the next year, where now I will actually have big money going into the Prem. And Puebla is the man that does it. 26 and 8, getting us 34 goal contributions. Riquelme coming up with 35. Aquino with 28. Palomino with 25. Guys, this team has done a great job right now, and I am being called, but it doesn't matter. We'll keep going. That's first place Championship, now a Premier League club. The biggest signing we have ever made in terms of value. Player plus 50-something million for the current best midfielder at PSG, and honestly, possibly one of the best midfielders in Europe as we speak. Vitinha's career at PSG didn't start off too well to begin with. It was inconsistent game time, and then he has gradually become more and more influential in that PSG side, and he is probably one of the main reasons, if not the main reason, as to why they are currently in that Champions League semi-final against Dortmund, a team they have struggled against in the group stages. That is going to be a madness. I was there when they played Dortmund at Dortmund's home ground. It was an insane experience. I saw Mbappe run down the wings, and now we'll be seeing Vitinha take on the likes of Julian Brandt, Emre Can in that midfield. So Vitinha comes in with incredible stats, 5'8" tall from Portugal, now 28 years old. He can be a leader for our team, which excites me because he is such a good player. Same rating as Zambrano. Vitinha, welcome to the club. Vitinha is the only signing we're making because right now our first season in the Premier League has concluded. 9th position, 58 points, top 10 in our first season. I am impressed by the Short Kings, but at the same time, kind of disappointed, and I'm only putting it down to the lower ratings in the defense, and that is something that we can possibly focus on as we get into the new season. If there are any players that are higher rated in left back, possibly center back, I don't see it. I don't see many 5'8" tall center backs, so let's see how that goes. We are looking solid as ever in that midfield and attack, though. With Vitinha's addition, we have brought in a bit more experience into the squad and spent our entire budget on it. And we have Puebla coming up with 19 and 5 in his first Premier League season. A lot of teams are probably looking at him thinking, is he the next Messi? Well, we'll see if that is true. Guys, this first season in the Prem has been nice, but I do want to get European football quick. The most important hire for this new season is a defensive expert to take us to that ideal level. Now I feel more confident about our defense, but I also want to see the budget. What is it? 54 mil. I don't know if I can make any moves with that. It would have to be a player plus money type of move. The decision has been made. 5'7" tall Rico Lewis is the one I have chosen as the marquee signing this season. He is a quality player. Every time Pep Guardiola relies on this guy, he showcases his ability to play in multiple positions. For us, he won't have to play CDM or center midfield or right back. It will be the left back position. We're going to turn him into a left back. It's a +2 upgrade on the man that got us to this level, which I really appreciate. We have let go of the Bolivian midfielder last season to bring in Vitinha, and this season, as you guys will be able to see right here, we have let go of Dedi Tan. Yes, that move hurts, but it is necessary for the future of this club. And Rico Lewis still only 24 years old at the stage he joined, so this team definitely got better. Would you look at that? The Short Kings are now in the 2nd position in the Prem, with Manchester City just 1 point ahead of us. They are aware that this team is coming for the throne. Let's take a look at the performances from our lads and the rising stats of them. Yes, this is it. I cannot wait to use this team. Bro, yes, a lot of these guys in defense might be madly short, but they are going to be fast. They are going to be very good in their reactions and dribbling. So that is something that I'm looking forward to. Punia, I can't wait to see if he can actually make any saves at 5'7". We are ready to take on our opponents next season and go for all the trophies. Stats-wise, Puebla, Aquino. The rest seemingly has just slept through the season. The best short king in world football right now is Phil Foden. And after getting ourselves Champions League football, I thought it was time to finally bring him into the squad. He is 5'7" tall, the highest potential player around that height. And lads, he is world class. The performances this season from Phil Foden have been outstanding. The goals he has been scoring have been incredible to watch. And now he is part of Short Kings. But here's the catch. We have spent basically all of our budget on him and more, but he comes into our team as a backup. Yep, he cannot get past Riquelme. So even the best Short King there is, he won't actually start for us. And there it is. We are Premier League champions. The Short Kings have now officially conquered the English leagues. We have done it. Top of the league table with 81 points. Chelsea on 80. City far away after we brought in one of their best players. And this man, who has been sat on a bench all season, has requested a transfer because he's not getting playtime over Riquelme, Aquino, or Puebla. So, sorry, Phil Foden, but you're only supposed to be a super sub for the Champions League final. That might hurt you. I know it hurts, but these guys are legends. And looking at this squad, only one player below the 90 rating at this stage. I cannot wait to see how they actually play in gameplay. But let me show you something else. We are in a Champions League final against Inter after getting past the likes of Borussia Dortmund, and before that Lille, which surprised me, and then in around the 16 it was Napoli. So not necessarily the toughest run of games to get to where we are, but Inter is coming in with a squad that has Okafor, Boniface, Duranville, Mazilu, Paqueta, Di Marco in center midfield, Lee Kang-in, Andrews, Timber, Krejci, Chevalier. There are a couple of players in there who are quite tall and physical, but I think we can handle it. Oh, and let's not forget Puebla. Oh, Aquino, 34 and 17, 21 and 18, 20 and 16. Yeah, our boys have performed incredibly well. Look at the size of our players. Mate. Oh, no. This is going to be so interesting. I have to win this game through good passing play and dribbling. There's no chance I can win it through crossing or anything like that. It has to be dribbling and getting past people, and ideally finding the right passes in the right moments. Oh, no. These are the moments I'm scared of, but Ruiz steps up. Lovely. Our centre-backs are going to be very important in this matchup as we cut over to find Puebla. He's supposed to be my Messi, right? Good passing play. We're moving. We're moving inside. We're shooting, and we nearly scored the first goal. Puebla are making a good run. It's not the best time pass, but Puebla is here, and I'm crossing it. Why am I crossing it, bro? That has to be the stupidest thing ever. Trying to get there. Don't let him cross. Don't let him cross. Oh, no. There's no chance I win that. Yeah, you cannot. You just cannot win those battles in the air. So letting them cross is so dangerous for us. Rico Lewis, please. Rico Lewis, please. Rico Lewis, please. You can't get there, can you? He ate the crossbar. That is such a bad finish, but we're allowing them to go through again. That is the biggest chance of Inter so far. Now let's run down the left with Riquelme. The fake Riquelme. He's going through. Go on, lads. Do something with it. Pass it inside. Off we go. Once again. And Gore with the finish. Inter had their chance, but it now blew up in their face. They hit the crossbar and the counter was unstoppable. The Short Kings take the lead as we now are in a position that we need to defend with our lives. We cannot let Inter score. It's going to be tough enough to do that. But lads, I am so proud of this team for scoring. It came down to good passing play. Exactly what we expected. Puebla against Krejci, who is massive, by the way. But Puebla has the passing play of a demigod. And we go inside to find one more shot with Gore. And we don't win it. 5'1". Zambrano wins it in the air against Boniface. Can you imagine? Oh, no. That is not looking good for me. But Braud steps up. Lovely work. Zambrano has to chase it down. DiMarco, Boniface in the center. Lobs it up. Hits it. 5'7" goalkeeper Punya. They're asking him a question and he answers it in record time. That's dangerous. They know exactly what they're doing with that long ball. They hit the crossbar again in the 90th minute. Can you imagine? This is incredible stuff right here as we run down the wing and we end it. The Short Kings have come alive and they climbed the league tables. They got into those first positions and now Ruiz, our captain, is going to lift that trophy, which looks half the size of every single one of our players. Guys, this was a ton of fun. Honestly, thank you for suggesting to do this right after rebuilding with Giants. This was incredible, and we have created a team to be proud of. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you on the next one. Take care, and peace.